morning, everyone. It is Thursday the 18th. This is 10 Mile Shelter behind me. So it is a decent shelter. I think it sleeps 6. Kind of a weird design. There's like a gap between the wall here and the floorboard. Not sure why that's designed that way. And then back here is where Nope, Baskets and I camped last night, just in our tents. And then over there is a water pump. There's also a bear box over there. And then it kind of just overlooks this nice little field right here. I guess at some point it used to be some kind of agricultural field. And then there's a privy over there with some old farm equipment. It's kind of cool to walk by. And then just point one off the trail, which we're heading back to now. So the plan for today is 9 miles into Kent, and then get a resupply, charge the electronics, and then well, it's probably another 7 or so out of Kent to the shelter after that. So that's the plan. And then tomorrow we're actually going to a hostel. There's not a whole lot here in Connecticut and Massachusetts, but I did find one in the guidebook that looks pretty good. So anyway, first full day in Connecticut. Hopefully it'll go well. Also, if you're going south on the trail, you could just take that road, and if you're going north, you could take the road here. Then you would skip this nice part by the river. So and I said today is supposed to be a lot hotter. I think in the 90s, which I'm not crazy about. So, and last night it got down to I think 64. So, which surprisingly I still wound up in my quilt. So. But yeah, so I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so it's like 9 o'clock. Been going for like an hour and a half now. And it is hot. I actually checked the weather just now. That's already like in the 80s and 50% humidity. It's crazy. No, it's like 60 or 70% humidity. It's gonna go down to 50% later today. But it'll also be 90 degrees later today. So today's gonna be terrible. But we're up here, there's a view over there. I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes now, just trying to somewhat cool off. And then, yeah. This is really like the only big climb of the day. Then there's just one 500-foot one between here and Kent. And then there's like a 500-foot one after Kent. So just gonna get going at it. It's pretty flat for the next like 4 miles or so. We'll be up on this ridge line. So the next few days after today though should be like high of 70, so that's not too bad. And then I think like Monday it might rain. That's pretty far out, so we'll see how accurate that is. But yeah, New England is so fun so far. Hey guys, so just a little bit past that thing. It's 9:30 right now. And yesterday some Sobo section hikers told me about a fire. I guess this is what I'm seeing and smelling right now. So luckily it looks like the trail was able to stop the spread of it, but you can still smell just the charred and burning wood. So I guess they got it all under control, because yesterday they were rerouting people, and it would suck to have to go back to a road right now. So I'm glad it's out though. So I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so it is 5:16 and I'm leaving Kent. So I stayed pretty much the whole day here. Well, like, you know, close to 6 hours. So really good time, just relaxing. It got up to 91 today with like 50% humidity. So not a whole lot of hiking happened. We still have about 7 miles to go at the shelter. That gives us roughly a 16-mile day, so that's still, for me, that's nothing too bad. I mean, I'd like to do more, but just for this abnormally hot day, you know, if I have the chance to, you know, spend a few hours getting ice cream and smoothies and resupplying, which I had to do anyway, and then getting hot dogs, you know, I might as well. So it all worked out really good. Like the perfect day to have to go into town and charge up my electronics and everything. So yeah, really can't complain about it. Now we just have some decent climbs to get up, and I've got like 2 smoothies and 5 hot dogs in my belly right now. I also resupplied, so my pack's a little bit heavier than it has been the past few days, which is that's always a bummer when you put on your pack after a resupply. But the town of Kent was really great. The ice cream store you come into and the outfitter, the ice cream store was good. That the smoothies there. The outfitter had stuff, but it was kind of sparse. You'd have to like really be in the market for very specific things. But I mean, it's not bad. Then I went to the IGA there to get some food. A decent selection. It's pretty small, but it's a small town, so made do. And then the little hot dog stand there is just around the corner from the ice cream place is amazing. So made up for the not getting hot dogs when I crossed into New York. And then but yeah, the ice cream place, an outfitter, they don't really mind you, at least it seemed for us, there was only like 3 or 4 of us there at a time. They didn't really mind us just sitting there charging our phones, and they have Wi-Fi. And then according to the hot dog stand guy, they actually allow, or they used to, you might want to check up on this, they at one point had tenting available at like the town hall and post office. So you might want to check on that, especially if, well, I mean, only doing 9 miles today would be a little too short for me, but anyways, that's kind of what's happening right now. So we won't get in until like 8 o'clock, 8:30, but we've had a great day regardless. So, and I've pretty much already had dinner, so again, not a whole lot to really complain about, but I'm sure I'll find something. So I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so I'm here at Caleb's Peak. 6:45 right now, so we're making good progress towards the shelter. From here it's pretty much all downhill. So we have a short downhill, and then we have a little bit of flat, and then we have a really steep downhill. And from there, I think it's really just like road walking, yeah, to the shelter. So, really nice view there into looks like Kent and the Housatonic or whatever River Valley, however you say that. As y'all probably know by now, I'm not too good with all the names. So. Oh. But it's definitely cooled down, which has been nice. Climbing up the first big hill out of Kent wasn't even all that bad. Like, I felt like the first climb of this morning was a lot worse. So, and tomorrow shouldn't be bad. It'll be like a high of 70 tomorrow, and maybe around the same humidity, but I mean 20 less degrees to deal with. So. Well, I'll probably check in with y'all at the shelter It's by a creek or a brook, so I'm really tempted to go swimming today. Although it'll be near dark when I get there, so I gotta set up my tent first. And then we'll see how it goes from there. So, yeah, I'll check in with y'all later. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, the 19th of May. Camped here last night. I think it's a Stewart Hollow shelter or something like that. Got in around 8. So, it was pretty decent timing. So, I wound up beating Vasquez here though. He got like a 20-minute head start on me. And so I thought I would catch him. If not, he would just beat me. But it turns out he stopped and watched, there's like some boarding school in Kent that has like, I guess when we were walking through they had like their lacrosse practice and their baseball practice and their rowing practice. Vasquez stayed and watched the lacrosse, and I just watched that as I was walking by for like a few minutes. He stayed for like 20 or 30. And that's why I wound up beating him without seeing him. So that was weird. And then, so I got in, and I took a bath in the stream. Not this one, not the river. There's a stream back there that you cross. And that was pretty nice. And of course this is all muddy now because it rained last night. That's another thing I had to tell you. So I had my clothes out drying after I took my bath and did laundry and did water. My clothes were all wet, obviously, so I hung them out to dry, and I knew it was going to rain at some point last night, but I didn't think it'd rain for as long or heavy as it did. I thought it'd be a nice little sprinkling, but it was not that. So when I heard it coming down, which I knew all along I'd bring my clothes in, but I didn't think it'd come down, you know, that fierce, so... Oh yeah, it's like 8:30 by the way, because I didn't fall asleep till like after 11. So I woke up around like 7:15ish. Just kind of dilly-dallied since I knew my clothes were wet still. So, and then my tent was wet, so I kind of wanted to see if that would dry out a little bit. And I got the one side facing the sun to dry out, so. But, again, really good day yesterday. Today we're doing about 21-ish. Maybe we'll see how we do. I mean, the shelter after that is like 7 more miles to be a 28-mile day. So I don't know if I want to push that far. It doesn't look like there's a lot of campsites in between. So I'll probably just do the 21. And again, that'll just be like an easy day still. But anyways, I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so it's about 2 o'clock and I still have not reached the shelter yet. It's just been a long, humid, hot day. Despite, I mean, I guess it's warmer or cooler than yesterday, but still very, very hot out. So we're about a mile or so from the shelter. So we've done 9 miles today. Felt good in there. But just thought I'd check in. I stopped and had lunch about a mile back. I just wasn't gonna make it to the shelter for lunch, which is alright. But between the heat and the humidity and these steep climbs, Connecticut's brutal. Can't wait to get Massachusetts looks pretty bad too. So I'm looking forward to Vermont, which has taller mountains, but they're more gradual to climb. And that should be cooler, you know, up at like 3,000 feet or so, where those mountains will be. So, just gotta keep pushing forward. Hey guys, so it's just about 6 o'clock, still have a while to go. It's gonna be another late one. But this is a high school. That's insane. When I heard Connecticut's like got a lot of money, like citizen-wise. But man, that's crazy. So anyways, yeah, it's been a really slow afternoon. Nothing you can really do about it, so now it's just a matter of getting to the shelter. Just got one more climb too, and that's it. So anyways, I'll probably check in with y'all there. But I don't think I'm going to stay at the shelter though, because it's like half-mile off trail. So me and Baskets were talking about just camping somewhere nearby. So yeah, I'll check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so it's pretty much 8 o'clock right now. I just passed Limestone Shelter. So I could go a half-mile off trail to stay at the shelter. That's just not really something I want to do. I could camp here at this awesome field with this amazing view. Look at that. But I would have to get a mosquito. Killed like probably 10 in the last hour. So anyway, yeah, so I could camp here, but I don't have water. So that would basically mean I have to walk half-mile off trail to the shelter anyway, and then walk half-mile back and then to here. Not doing that. So if I'm gonna walk that mile, I might as well walk that mile on a trail. And it's like 1.3 or something like that to a stream. So I'm just gonna do that. And I'll get in around 8:30. So I'm in a little bit of a hurry. I was gonna text Baskets and tell him what I was doing. But of course my phone has 2% battery right now. So that's not an option. It's a big one. But yeah, so that's that. Definitely getting a lot cooler though. This last hour has been really, really nice. So anyways, I'm gonna get back at it. And that was really like the first view of Connecticut. That's crazy. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.